So, I played Ghost of Tsushima in the Big 25 for the first time, and let me say, I am glad I did. That game is fantastic. I have not played a game that I've enjoyed that much in a long time. The last game I can think of that I enjoyed that much. My brain keeps going back to Skyrim. I don't know. Like I have not played a game that I've liked that much in so long. But it is so good for a multitude of reasons. Just to get this out the way, to put it on the die, it's probably gonna roll a 5 out of 6. This game is fantastic. Okay, and a couple. I'll give you all the reasons I like it, and then there's like one or two reasons that I are not reasons I don't like it, but like just one or two things I wasn't too big of a fan of. Actually, no. I'll start off with things I don't like. I don't really like the fox dens. Those got really annoying really quickly. Though those were just not fun, genuinely. And like when I was trying to I ended up doing all the question marks on the main island on Tsushima, and every time I was doing them, every time I got a flow going, it would just be a fox den, fuck up my flow. Because those things, like, they're not long, they're not hard, they just take an extra minute or two. It's just annoying to me. Okay, maybe this is just a nitpick, I don't know, but I'm not taking any points away from the game for it, but it just wasn't very fun to me. Okay, and another thing, the only other thing I could think of that I didn't like about Ghost of Tsushima was Iki Island in terms of how the island felt. I can't really describe it. Like the terrain was just a bitch to navigate. That's really what it was. And everything else about it was great, but I just didn't like how big it was in terms of like height. Like it was a bitch to navigate sometimes, and but other than that, like it was honestly really really nice. Like I beat the DLC last night. The DLC was really short too, but I would rather a short story like have something be short and enjoyable all the way through rather than something that's enjoyable at first, longer, but then it kind of gets a little repetitive or annoying towards the end. So I'm cool with the shorter, and it's just the DLC too. It's not the main game. The main game took me about, and that's because I did a lot of side shit, but the main game took me 50 hours. So I mean that says a lot, right? And that's because, like, on the very first portion of the map, I went for all the question marks. Like, when I went back and did them all, I only had 5 in that first portion. So, yeah, I did all of them. And I did every mythic tale. I did every mythic tale and every question mark. Only question marks I didn't do are the ones on Iki Island. I might go back and do that at some point. I also want to maybe go back and 100% the game just because I enjoy it that much. But like once you get to the power level that I have gotten to in that game, it doesn't. It's not as fun just because it's really easy. Iki Island added some cool difficulty aspects which I really enjoyed. Like with the shamans, the people that would chant and get people all that was I experienced some difficulty during some times there, and the boss fight, the eagle was really cool in the DLC, and there's a spoilers. This game's a couple years old, but yeah, the eagle was really cool to fight. My favorite boss fight was probably Shimada though, that from the main game. And dude, I'm not even gonna lie, I teared up a little bit. I was like, God damn, all right, we're just gonna. I chose the spare ending because I know everyone who's played is wondering. Because I felt it was more akin to his character, even though. Like I felt like that ending was more akin to his character, and the kill ending would have been more in line with the samurai code, which goes against his character even more than than just killing him would. You know what I'm saying? Because he's all for like, no, the code is a way of death, destruction, and failure. Okay, we cannot abide by this no more. That's his whole thought process. You know what I'm saying? But no, and Jin Sakai is a really good character. I really enjoyed playing as him. Every character in this just felt super in depth, super well thought out. The story too. The story was great. I took I think a 3 month hiatus from the game because I started streaming it. Then I ended up going on break for streaming because I had some life shit going on, and then I came back and took a couple weeks, but I eventually did get back into the game and then I finished it, and I'm so glad I did because this game is fantastic. fantastic. I recommend anyone who hasn't played it, they need to play it. The only problem is that it's not on Xbox or Switch, but nothing's on the Switch. It's okay. If you're doing all of your gaming on a Switch, you need to upgrade like now, and not to a Switch 2. But yeah, no, it's only on PC and PlayStation, but it is so good if you have either of those things, and I recommend spending the $50 for it. I mean, I got 56 hours into the game, and $50, I mean, that's $1 an hour, you know what I'm saying? That's cheap as hell. Some games don't even give you that. Like Space Marine 2, for example. It was a good game, but I $50 or however much it cost. I forget how much it costed, but like I only got like 9 hours into that game to date. And because I just beat the story and, you know, I think I did a couple of those missions, those like little online missions, and then I quit. I haven't played it since. But yeah, no. Back to the topic at hand. One thing that pissed me off. It's not taking points away, obviously, but they gave me a horse at the beginning of the game. Okay, they said, this is gonna be your horse for the rest of the playthrough. Are you sure? And I was like, yeah. You know what? And I chose Kage. Okay, it was the deluxe edition horse, and they named him Kage. I love that horse. Okay, and then all of a sudden he just gets fucking gunned down by Shimada's men. Then I'm sitting here without a horse, and then Yuna comes up to me, right? Be like, hey, here's a new horse. And I could have picked the same horse with the same name, but I'm not like that, you know what I'm saying? So I chose the black horse and named him Nobu, but Kage is the OG, okay? He is the OG. No one will replace Kage. And I don't think I've ever played a game as beautiful as this one. That game is so gorgeous. Like, I have a couple of screenshots. I might try and show them on here, but I don't know. But you know, like I used photo mode in that game more than I have in any other game with that option, just because the game is so gorgeous. Like, you're just sitting, like, especially during the final boss with against Shimada, you're like that shit went so hard. The scenery, the dialogue, the everything, and I was like, God damn. And then that like Shimada's telling Jin, you have no honor, and he's like, you are a slave to it. It's like, oh goddamn, bro, that's cool. That shit was hype. It was hype. The whole game was hype. Okay, I can't express that enough. This game was so good. Shout out to Wave Fett for you know, and Xeon, actually, Xeon Born, for, you know, bringing it up to me, because I wouldn't have played it if not for them too. And the combat in the game was so fluid. It was in depth, but it wasn't too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, they managed to mix that perfectly, where you definitely felt like you could use all your tools at your disposal. Because some games like Assassin's Creed has suffered from this in the past, where you have so many ways to kill people that you end up not being able to use them all. But like Ghost of Tsushima, you have all of these tools at your disposal, but you feel like you have a purpose for them at one point or another. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna be like, well, I don't ever use these fucking things, like the smoke bombs, for example, or the sticky bombs. Like you can always use those, and there's always a good place to use those, and there's never a reason not to. But like, I loved the ability to switch stances and everything, like switching stances from, you know, fighting shield guys, big dudes, sword dudes, fucking spear dudes. It was like, I don't know, I've never seen that before, but that concept to me, it was really cool. And every kill I got in that game, all through every every hour of all 56 hours, every kill I got was always super satisfying, because the combat was just so fluid, and I don't even know, bro. That shit was just fun. Like, I don't know. I love this game. This is definitely going in the top 10 for me, of all time games. That mind you, and I have GTA Online up there, so my standards are low, and that's for my own reasons. Leave me alone. At least I'm not saying I'm putting Black Ops fucking 4 up there. Sorry if my voice is a little fucked up. I just woke up and thought, you know what? Let's make a video. It is currently 11:30, so. And then like back to what I was saying about you being able to kill all these people all these ways and them all still feeling useful. Like, they added even more with the DLC, like the horse ram, or well, I think it might just be the horse ram, but still, it's cool as fuck. Okay, like, just I don't know, the idea of like charging an armored horse into a group of Mongols is just hype. Like it was just hype. There's not many games that I can say that I wish I could play for the first time again, but that'd be one of them. Because that shit was magical. But yeah, y'all. Appreciate you tuning in. And if you're new here, check out the Discord. The link is in the description. And also my TikTok. I don't post on there too regularly, to be honest. But yeah, no, the Discord's most important, honestly. I whenever I go live, whenever I put a new video out, it always goes there in case YouTube notifications don't work, because I know how fucking wonky those are. Check out the Deviants Discord. It's a group. It's a bigger group that I'm part of. A lot of cool people over there. A lot of cool people. A lot of fun times. Lots of laughs. If I'm not live, one of them probably is. They do a lot of music stuff, a lot of gaming, things like that. But yeah, thank you guys. And it's been Dice, and it's been nice. Peace, y'all.